Do you love to write? Do you have a strong ability to visualize? Do you like working with a creative team? Then a career as an advertising copywriter might be the right choice for you. Advertising copywriters create concepts and write ads for broadcast and digital media, billboards, magazines, and other publications to promote company brands, goods, and services. They also write media releases, brochures, and articles. They may also consult on branding projects, developing names, taglines, and brand stories. To help us get the message about this exciting career, we spoke to an advertising copywriter working in Alberta.
I just want to see the one up here. Okay, yeah. Hi, my name is Jill and I'm an advertising copywriter. A copywriter is a creative role in the advertising world that pretty much does anything to do with words, whether it's print, broadcast, digital, or outdoor use. Anytime you see a billboard, a brochure, a newsletter, a copywriter or the copywriting team probably had something to do with that.
We should do bullet points here.
An advertising copywriter might work in a creative agency, they might even work freelance, or internally in the marketing department for a company.
Okay, yeah.
Some other places an advertising copywriter might work are in newspapers and magazines, radio and TV, or in government. Where copywriting differs from other writing is that you have to keep it in the marketing context and in the advertising context. So you still want to root it back in what the client needs and what the company needs. So you need to look at it through a strategic lens and apply that throughout to make sure that their brand tone, a voice, and personality comes through. This is important because it helps the brand resonate with its target audience and resonate with people that are more likely to support their brand. It's important for an advertising copywriter to research the brand to really fully understand the essence of the brand when they're wanting to speak for them. I think the funnest part of being a copywriter is getting to work with a team of like-minded individuals that all bring their perspectives and creating something that you can be really proud of to provide for the client and to see it out in the world, whether it's a billboard you worked on or a commercial you worked on, a radio script. It's always great to see that come to life. Some of the challenges of being a copywriter are just the industry itself. There's a lot of voices out in the industry, so finding a way to cut through the clutter and make your brand voice stand out is one of the fun parts of being a copywriter and also a challenge. So a typical day as a copywriter, normally we would meet as a team and discuss priorities for the day and priority projects to focus on. Sometimes throughout the day that would involve a brainstorm or a client meeting or even just working by yourself. And that's one of the things I love about being a copywriter is every day is different. You may be doing presentations, looking at client briefs to come up with wording that resonates with your target audiences, whether it's brochures, blogs, newsletters, even social media copy. There's a lot of different ways that copywriting can come to life, and the roles and responsibilities vary, but those are normally the core ones. A copywriter is always part of a team. So they work with designers, they work with the creative director, the accounts team to make sure that everything is cohesive and is in line with what the client is asking. Some good traits for an advertising copywriter to have are to be detail-oriented, to be creative, you love working with people, it's important to collaborate but also to work by yourself. Another big part of copywriting is proofreading, so having a key attention to detail and a keen eye is really important in this role. There are no formal educational requirements, but it is encouraged that you could have a marketing background to help with the strategy with businesses. Having a writing background is also helpful. Even things as obscure as a theater background can help because you have to take on personas of different brands and make that come to life. So there are really no requirements, but there are a lot of things that can help you get there.
Good idea. Yeah, I think the more we can
There are a lot of advancement opportunities available for a copywriter. It could be a creative director, it could be a senior copywriter, it could be moving in-house to brand strategy. There's endless opportunities as long as you have the solid foundation of knowing how to talk to your audiences and how to communicate your brand effectively. One of the things that makes me the most proud in my role is seeing the team's work out in the wild. Whether it's a billboard or a TV commercial, when the client's happy and the team's happy, that's the best part.
To be on brand for this career, you should be outgoing, collaborative, and a good writer. An ability to focus and work well under pressure is also an asset. Combine this with creative conceptual thinking and presentation skills, and you're ready to campaign for this career. Get the concept of this occupation, including training requirements and salary ranges, by going to the occupational profile on the Alice website. While you're there, check out some related occupations, including advertising account executive, creative writer, and social media specialist. Explore the possibilities. Go to alice.alberta.ca.